Have you ever seen a Tesla? Well, if you haven't, I definitely recommend keeping your eyes out for them. They are what we call sexy cars. I've got a car crush on those. My gosh, they're beautiful. But today we're actually not talking about Teslas, though I would love to. I would love to talk this whole time about Teslas. We're talking about the man behind the Tesla. We're talking about Elon Musk, multi-billionaire by the age of 44, which, mind you, is younger than the average billionaire. Elon Musk is not just a man who's made it big in the car industry. He has made fortunes in several industries. Through banking, he created X.com, which later became PayPal. Through SpaceX, commercializing space travel, making it relatively affordable compared to the classic space travel format. He is also creating Solar City. He helped create Solar City with his cousins, helping try save the world one house at a time through solar panels. And it goes on. This man is a man who does not stop dreaming. He is a man who does not stop working. But who is he? Who is the man behind all the success? Let's start from the fact that he was born in South Africa, and he was your classic nerd. He read comic books, he read books, he read everything he could get his hands on, and he was teased ruthlessly, to the point of actually, at one time, he was sent to the hospital because some bullies beat him up so badly. He actually had to get an operation on his nose after they did serious damage to it, after they broke his nose. At the age of 17, he went from South Africa, he immigrated to Canada, at which point he and his brother would read the newspaper every day, and they would make a list of all the people they wanted to meet, and they'd say, you know what, that person seemed interesting, and then they had the audacity to actually call that person and ask for a meeting. And here's the crazy part. Some people actually agreed. They were blown away by two kids in Canada calling them for a meeting, and they said, yeah, let's do lunch. And from that, he made invaluable connections. But it also showed what kind of mindset he had, the kind of mindset that believed anything was possible. From there, he went on to college, and he dropped out of college deciding he wanted to start a business, and he could always come back to college. College could wait, but this business idea couldn't. And you know what? One thing that marked what his billion-dollar mindset secret is, which he will happily tell anyone as well, is working hard. Working extremely hard. He put it this way: if the man next to you is working 40 hours a week and you're working 80 hours a week, you can accomplish twice as much as him. But not just working smartly, prioritizing. Do you know your priorities? Do you know your number one goal? If you were to look at all your goals right now, do you know which one is number one? Is your number one goal actually taking the most amount of your time? Or is number 4 goal taking the most amount of time? Or is number 6 goal taking the amount of time? That's one thing Elon Musk did phenomenally well, is deciding what was the focus and eliminating all distractions. So there's your challenge this week. Decide on your number one and decide what do you have to eliminate to make that happen. There's your billion-dollar secret. I look forward to hearing. I want to hear from you. Feel free to comment below on what your number one goal is and what you're willing to sacrifice. Elon Musk sacrificed a lot to get to where he is. He sacrificed a lot to get to where he is. No one becomes a billionaire without sacrifice. No one becomes a millionaire without sacrifice. What are you willing to give up?